I want to gargle your
Dalton said it here first, folks, in a very awkward accent that was somewhat Boston, but not really. He said he wants to gargle.
Do you think that women transitioning to men would call their clit their clock?
Their clock.
Because it's like a clitoris cock?
Clitus.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
I haven't either.
Suck
It
my
should be
clock.
a thing. Suck my clock.
Yeah, like
Well,
I'm about to clock
trans
down on
males
you.
can be like, suck my clock.
from my understanding, a lot of them don't want it even acknowledged.
Females transitioning into men? You know?
Or
like,
vice
where
versa.
they
I think
kind
it's the same way, yeah. I don't know.
yeah, but usually they want to use their penis.
But they don't have one yet.
Yeah, but their clitorises get huge. Their clocks get massive.
But do they really?
Some, I should say.
I don't know. That side of
Quite
it,
a
I don't
bit
know as much
bigger.
about because I never met someone that's transitioned from female to male. Actually, no, I have met one, but it's very in the early stages, so that person doesn't really.
I was
have
like,
a
no,
lot of
I haven't either,
insight.
but no, I have. I do
Hmm.
know. So
Yeah,
the
I
only
don't
one
know.
though?
Could you imagine wanting to be a dude? Like, we're gross.
We're fucking mad gross, dude.
Like, look at us. We're gross.
Do I look gross right now?
I mean, I do.
Fuck no.
Always.
I know. Brie was like,
I'm like if Gilbert Godfrey had a fucking child with a gremlin.
I think it was last week. She's like, who are you dressing up for? I
My
was like,
bitches.
Dude, if I'm going to be on the internet, like, I don't want to look like a complete fucking piece of shit the entire
Yeah,
time.
that's
you know?
Yeah,
that's
straight
my
up.
role in this podcast. You
That's
guys, don't, you
fine.
guys don't take my thing. I get to look like a bum.
All right.
Hence the Palm Beach fucking quarter zip.
Quarter zip, baby.
If that, it's like an eighth zip.
I don't have any quarter
You
zips.
do have the weirdest wardrobe I've ever seen.
The wardrobe is called I don't get rid of clothes. I just keep adding to it and I just put on whatever. If I want to dress up, I'll dress up, but it's very rare.
Wardrobe day random. Day. I don't.
I just
give
don't
a
like spending
fuck.
money on clothes. Like, because
I get
I
that.
love it, but I just work
Yeah,
all
I
the
love
time.
it, but
So
I
it's
hate
like
it.
I never get to wear my clothes. So I've
Yeah.
stopped buying clothes because it's like, what the fuck's the point?
Like I love
Like-
getting new clothes, but I don't want to spend money on
like
it.
I want to just wear like dress shirts and stuff like that. Like I want to have
be
that
pimped
look
out all the time?
always, but it's at the same time, it's like it's expensive. It's a lot of effort. And like I have a weird shaped body right now because I don't take care of myself. So it's like I have tiny arms with a big waist. Like
Tiny arms, big waist.
I look like I don't even know, like a Stretch Armstrong fully stretched out. His body's still there, but he's got these like little weird ass arms, some saggy ass titties.
Saggy titties. Man, I'm tired.
You need to wake up, bro.
I'm trying to. I'm
I
about
had
to
an hour of sleep, but I'm not as tired as you, bro.
start snorting sugar or something.
Used to do that. Smarties, pixie sticks.
Ooh, pixie dick.
That was my
Pixie dicks.
Love pixie
Dude, I'm
dicks.
snorting pixie dicks. Do you guys ever snort remember the Crystal Light shit? You
No,
ever
I did
the
snort baby
the
bottle
snort the
powder once.
Oh no!
And boy, was that a ride.
You want to play a fun time with snorting?
No.
Sprite, not a fun time.
Snorting Sprite.
Yeah, they got spilt on the table at Demari's. And then
God.
salt is not fun either.
No, salt would be terrible.
I did a lot of things for attention as a kid. Okay.
I did Crystal Light though. That was bad.
I would grind up Smarties in science class and snort them on the table, and the teacher would yell at me like, "Hey, you can't do that." I'm like, "Why? It's not killing me." She goes, "Well, it leads to bad things." I'm like, "What? Pixie dust?"
PCP, bro.
And she goes, "What's pixie dust?" I'm like, "I don't know. You tell me."
I don't like me. I'm trying to learn.
I don't
here.
know.
You're
I'm
the
just-
teacher.
Throwing shit out there, scientist.
You're the adult here.
Teach me.
Is it weird that science teachers aren't really scientists?
A little bit.
Like, you'd think if you want someone to teach science, they should be a scientist to teach science, not just the basics of it.
Yeah, I guess that is a little weird.
True.
But there's nothing like that for like math. Historians would be a thing for history,
Mm-hmm.
but math,
Mathematician.
but that's just someone that studied math. But it's not someone that's like, there's not like a mathematician type of, you know what I mean? Like you're a professor.
Professor.
Yep, there's my lisp. Welcome. But like math
Professor.
and like certain subjects, English, like, is there a thing for that?
I feel like that would kind of go somewhere in the realm of like historian, but it would have to be a historian of the English language.
But
Because you'd have to learn
like, is there
the
an actual
history.
job of
Be
it?
fucking boring.
No,
That because historians, there is historians.
because most of those people can do both.
Yeah.
Like what they're doing falls under the same qualifications as another job, like essentially.
So I'm looking at scientist and science teacher, and they're two completely different things. A scientist can be a science teacher, but a science teacher can't be a scientist.
Depending on their credentials.
Yeah. But I mean, at a
But
basic
like
level.
in a general world, like for like middle school or high school type shit.
Yeah.
Like, I doubt I have a hard time believing that the science teacher would be able to actually be a scientist, but I don't know shit.
That shit's just weird. Fucking education, man. Fuck it. Who needs it?
I wish I would have got into like science. That would have been fun. Except I'm way too stupid to do it. So there is that.
But like, science is hard.
Yeah, but it's way cooler than fucking English.
Yeah. Science actually had an initiative like I wanted to.
Like I don't care about history.
attention
I
to
don't
shit.
care about English. Like I want to know. I want to see some shit blow up. I want to know why shit works. I don't give a fuck that Shakespeare wrote half the English language and like a bunch of people were just like, yeah, dude, we're going to call it this. And if we all agree, then that's exactly what it is. Like that shit bothers me.
Yeah. I like history in like the way olden days, but like people are obsessed with like World War II and Civil War and stuff like that. Like recent history, I'm bored.
I don't know. Even the old history is fucking stupid. It's just like, who's got the bigger dick?
But like the way they fought, the way they did stuff, the way they built things is interesting to me.
I'll give it to you on the architecture side of shit. I think everything else is kind of just dog water.
Like our skills.
Fucking dog water, dude.
Yeah.
That's come around real quick. Dog
Mhm.
water. You called
love
it
that
once
saying.
and we can't stop saying it.
I love
It's
it.
just that TikTok.
I heard it on TikTok.
Your dog water.
Your dog
bro.
water?
I heard it in
ZOPR?
Rocket League.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the first
Oh.
time
Yeah.
ever we got called dog water.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
I don't really understand it, dude. But I'll use it. It's fucking.
Right,
It's a
Dogs
new.
love water. Do
a
dogs
new
love
word.
me? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, cool.
So.
Yeah. You haven't tell if you can't tell right now, we're really
Dude, I
struggle
gotta-
busting this morning.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, sugar dater.
You guys
That's
are.
about
I
where I'm
already
at.
had my mini stroke
Why am I-
yesterday.
And why am I talking into the mic like this? Dude, I'm stroking out now.
Welcome.
Stop it.
He's
You
got
did have
on like a 5-minute rant to himself that wasn't English as he's opening a soda pop.
but you did have an actual stroke yesterday,
Stress
Sweet.
strokes.
and that's on God.
It was like anger strokes. It wasn't even stress
Would you say it's different strokes?
for different folks. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 is a company.
Dude, I just raced home hoping that I wouldn't go fucking full blown stupid.
Not able to actually
Because,
drive the bucket truck.
Like, am I going to show up at home or will I be at Walmart or Target or
There's a
somebody
silver
else's?
alert out there for Ben.
Yeah. I should probably buy a life alert.
Well, you said
And-
you didn't even realize Charlie was following you the whole way home, or to
Yeah,
the,
I don't know if I told you that or not. So
No, yeah, you might have
for
not been
anybody
here yet.
listening, I would talk about Frankie Muniz syndrome. Well, that happened yesterday. And basically the entire left side, like if you were to draw a line straight down my body, left side will go numb. And that's usually when I get crazy ass migraines. So get off work, finish my job, hop in the truck, and the building lights that we were at came on and they were bright as fuck. And I looked at them and I instantly felt different. Like something was off and like I overanalyzed a bunch of shit and I felt like cars were moving super fast and like I couldn't judge distance and like
Oh fuck!
definitely shouldn't have been driving, but whatever. So
YOLO.
we both have bucket trucks and we usually follow each other. Whoever's out first will just follow behind in case shit falls out of the back of the truck or whatever. I don't know. Our truck sucks, so you can never be too careful.
You guys gonna final destination each other.
So the whole way home from New Brighton to Hastings, I felt like I was cutting people off. Like I would just slam the gas and like try and get extra far in front of people. And I would always look out the rear view mirrors and I don't know where Charlie was. I didn't see another bucket truck. And then I'd pull into the shop, and I hit the gas pump, and like I filled up the gas, didn't notice anybody come in. I emptied out the truck, didn't notice anybody come in. And then I looked down at the lower shop, and like two of the garage doors are open, and I didn't even realize it was Charlie at first. I just saw a guy in a hoodie like walking down in the middle of the garage doors. I'm like, what the fuck? And like I'm looking around, like waiting. I almost called him. I was like, where the fuck is, like, did he take a different way? Like, did he stop at the gas station, or like? And gas is all good. Hop in the truck, start driving down there, and as I get closer, I see that it's Charlie, and I was like, when the fuck did you get here? I was like, I was just about to call you. And he's like, dude, I pulled in right behind you. I was like, no, you didn't. I was looking at my rear view mirrors. You weren't even behind me half the time on the way home. He's like, dude, I literally followed you home right behind you.
It's like that time we drove back from my brother's place and you said you passed me and I had no idea you're on the road with me.
Yeah. But he never passed. Like, we always stay in a line. And like, we'll always, if like he's behind and I need to get over, he'll move over first to block traffic, and then I'll get over. None of that ever happened. So then I was,
oh man.
Well, on the way home, my left arm started going numb, and like I got a really weird taste in my mouth, and I was like, fuck, dude, no way. And like, so I'm sitting there trying to like shake my fucking hand out, like trying to wake it up, and then starting to get a little closer to the shop, and like the left side of my lip went numb. And
it's
then
like
I was
when
like,
I ate sushi that one night and my whole right side completely numbed out.
So then I was like,
I remember that.
Sitting there, I was like rubbing my tongue on my teeth and shit. And I'm like, no fucking way. And then I just started getting like this really small headache. And then, and I got back, I was talking to Charlie. I was like, yeah, dude, remember those migraines I was telling you about? I was like, I'm getting one of those right now. He's like, what? And I was like, yeah, dude, my left side is fucking falling asleep. Like, I got to get the fuck out of here. He's like, dude, do you need me to have Jody like help, make sure you're good to go home or whatever? And I was like, no, I should be fine. I just got to leave right now. And then my sister ended up coming because she got mail sent to her house for me for some reason. So I had to wait. And then I was talking to her. I was like, I would love to sit here and chat with you, but like, I got to get the fuck out of here. Or I don't know. I might black out and crash my car, or I might not even end up at my house. So see you later. Thanks.
So real quick though, for our homie in Ireland, how far is New Brighton to Hastings time wise?
It would be about 35 minute drive.
So just in case for reference,
I don't know what that translates into kilometers.
Yeah, just time wise.
Yeah.
But and then also I was wondering, because so when your feet fall asleep, there's like a little life hack type of thing where you pinch the inside of your knee pit and it'll start to make it go away faster. I wonder if that works in the inside of your arm.
Yeah. Like the ditch of your arm.
Yep.
I don't know.
Because if you think about it, your crotch is the armpit of your legs.
But the thing is like nothing I do wakes it up. Like it's on its own time. Like, because it'll usually, everything will come back as soon as I get my migraine.
Damn. Oh, I just dropped my vape. I freaked out.
I tried to catch yourself in the dick or what?
Almost.
So I don't know. I had an MRI when I was like 15. They're like, yeah, your brain's fine. I don't see anything.
I wonder if it's like a nerve getting pinched or something and it just shoots throughout your body. Because I had the same thing that one night where I was freaking out when I was eating sushi, because I was like, maybe I'm allergic now because my face went numb. And then I felt it go through my neck to my shoulder and chest area. And then all of a sudden my fingertips up and then my knee down was completely done.
Sounds like a full-on stroke.
Yeah.
Or a heart attack.
Mini strokes, man. And that probably plays a good part of why I have shitty memory. But also,
oh yeah,
my brain's just making space for new relevant shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Mine doesn't. I hold on to everything. I'm an elephant.
I'm an elephant.
People like
never
that
fucking forget.
Amaze me.
It's incredible.
I'll forget, for instance, a bottle of wine on Dalton's countertop as I'm leaving, as I'm staring at it, realizing that. But then like, I'll remember the exact conversation I had 15 years ago to a T.
Yeah.
Like,
Very weird.
it's just, I'll pull shit out of my ass, be like, yeah, remember this, that, and this. And then, for instance, you'd be like, that never happened. And I'll show like a video. I'm like, yeah, this literally did happen.
I'll completely
Forget.
Absolutely have like no memory of it. I'm like, how the fuck did you remember that?
I got memories of me when I was like 3. My mom goes, there's no way you remember that. And I'm like, yes, this is the exact thing that happened. Like, I remember being a toddler trying to drive the car, and I kept crying that I wouldn't be able to pull it into the driveway. So my stepdad let me sit on his lap and actually hold the steering wheel. Like, and
Jesus.
she goes, how do you remember that shit? I'm like, I don't know. You vaccinated me. That's how I remember.
God
I was
damn.
gonna say that too in your story. I want to interrupt. I'm like, it's some vaccinations, man.
Dude, it's that fucking measles vaccination coming back on me.
Polio.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Anti-vax the flat world, baby. Nanobots.
Are you guys mad you didn't buy any GameStop stock?
Dude, I'm pissed they didn't let me know they were gonna fucking do this.
I'm not really, because
I mean, I'm not.
I have a
But
feeling the people that buy it's gonna fall back on them, because GameStop's not gonna be able to withstand that. And if unless there's dumb people out there willing to buy into that don't understand what's going on, because it's all in the news that GameStop is not doing good. It's just people are pushing it to look good.
The
I'm sure
funny
there's
thing
idiots
is, like,
that will though.
I mean, it's still worth the $100 just for the laugh.
Oh, absolutely.
That's how.
Yeah.
That is what the pandemic has done to us. We'll spend $100 just for a blink of happiness or funny
Yeah.
I mean, we do that
every day.
when me and Dalton did the
All
Bar
the time.
Olympics. We spent $80 on a fucking outfit that he wore once and I've worn a couple times.
So we got a handful of reactions at least, and it
Yeah.
was worth it. Just
And
to get
our New Year's Eve costumes that
Yep.
we fucking
Which
used.
I've also worn multiple times.
I haven't
I
worn
still
it
got
since.
those gold hitters.
Actually, I wear the shirt. I love that shirt.
I do wear the shirt.
I wear the pants because they're comfy, but I don't know where they went. I think I threw them out on accident.
Mine are in my dresser.
Might be
I
my-
should wear those because those fuckers were comfy.
They
as
were
shit.
comfy as
Yeah,
fuck.
but all you see is penis.
Oh, that's all you see. Cheek and peen.
You live with your girlfriend, you live with your wife, and I live by myself.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't want to look at my own penis.
Why? It's just there to help you.
It's fucking.
We should wear them for our next podcast episode.
I don't know if I have mine
I
anymore.
don't know if I'll get canceled. It's too much bulge.
Too much. There's no such thing as
Too much
bulge.
penis for YouTube, man.
No one wants to see a dick pic. They want that bulge pic.
Bulge pick. Get the imagination going.
I'm just gonna split my nuts and get a camel toe.
There you go. That'd be awesome.
Or-
Moose knuckle.
Tuck your dick between your nuts. Let your nuts hang to the side. You got a camel toe.
That's what I had to do.
Squeeze me.
I did that in front of Bree.
Just shove your dick into your own butthole. Stretch it.
That sounds not fun. If I had a way longer penis, I would do it for sure.
Be
But
surprised how much you'll stretch extra.
I mean, I've literally
Tuck
sat there
the
and
tip
pulled it
in?
like Laffy Taffy before. I ain't afraid to fucking say that.
You got that
If
tape
you have
measure?
a penis, you have fucking pulled
Yanked
that
on
thing
it.
to its max capacity.
And more than likely pushed it in. Usually every
oh
6-year-old
yeah,
has
dude.
pushed their
You
penis
just
in.
push that fucking little button in.
Yep.
and you-
Put the
grab
balls
your-
over the top and it's like,
Yep.
look, I'm a eunuch.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. That shit's
Done
fun.
that.
And all you girthy fuckers that can't do that because it'd probably impale yourself, fuck you.
Haha,
fuck
lame ass
you.
bitch.
You can't fund your dick, huh? Nerd.
Can't have dick fun.
Yeah,
Loser.
dude. If you can't hide your own penis or put a roll of quarters into your body through your penis, you're not living life, dude.
Also, I think the new normalized trend should be normalized sending videos of you slapping your dick up and down, but not actually showing the dick.
So you just get that slap sound?
Yeah, like what I do to you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whap, 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 whap.
That one I sent when I was in the apartment where I was in the middle of the living room. And
There
I
was
was
so
just,
much echo.
and this is my apartment. Flap, 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 flap,
That
flap,
was
flap,
so-
flap, flap, flap.
The echo in that room too made it awesome.
Gross, dude.
I send a lot of weird ass snaps, but also I don't give a fuck who sees what. I sent you guys a snap of me in the shower. POV bear in the shower.
Yeah, that was awesome. With the lights off, showering in the dark.
Yeah, shower in the dark, bro.
I'm gonna get some baby oil and then
Yes.
just oil my ass, and I'll send that in the group chat.
Yeah.
I will only want to see it if it's olive oil.
It's gonna be baby oil.
Here we go with the olives again.
The oil, you wring a baby out, and you get all the oil from them.
Yep.
It's like a wash rag.
Got to use every bit of the
It's
baby.
a sham wow.
Yeah.
I was in a Facebook hole, and for some reason, there's this big old dude that's always screaming and working out, and he always does this weird, I don't know, he's just always got to yell about shit. And he's like, everyone knows my secret now, my secret oil. He's got olive oil he sprays on himself.
Holy
And
fuck,
I started
really?
laughing because over the last podcast, we were talking about olive oil and
God
everything. And
damn
yeah,
it, dude.
I was like, one, why am I watching this? He tries to pick fights with everybody.
I want to see
Super cool guy.
Person working like just a jack dude that usually screams or grunts when he's working out. I want him to switch it to yodeling.
Dude, yodeling's hard.
Exactly.
It's super hard.
And it would also be really funny to watch somebody try and deadlift 450 pounds while yodeling.
I don't know if that'd be possible. I think you'd laugh too hard.
Not a chance. If you're a good yodeler, you don't laugh at yourself.
I wonder if there's a certain type of breathing technique you do to yodel, if that'd fuck with you lifting.
One can only hope, because I'm really tired of hearing about people's personal best at lifting 450 pounds dead weight that they'll never use in the real world.
They have to lift a car.
Unless a car happens to flip over or a fucking cat is under a car and they need to, deadlift the car off the cat.
I'm just picturing Gideon gets outside underneath the fucking Prius and go, all right, and you just flip the Prius quick instead of like getting a treat, you just flip the Prius over.
Like I get like trying to get wanting to be strong and wanting to have a certain physique. But when you're doing a bunch of shit that doesn't help you at all in the real world and is like hinders you because you have so much muscle that your bones can't fucking hold on to it.
Like the people that inject oil into their muscles or whatever it is.
Is that a Russian dude or something?
There's shit's so
or there's a lot of people.
Yeah, that do that just to, and like it looks.
There were some Brazilian guys who did it.
Bubbles and
yeah,
dude.
Could you imagine?
It's so bad for you too. It's so bad.
Could you imagine?
That's got to be such a toxic shock to your body.
Oh yeah, and it's sheer aesthetics. I mean, it does nothing for you. It doesn't make you stronger. You look deformed as fuck.
Someone's tried to use an air compressor to blow up their muscles. Someone's been that stupid.
They probably died shortly after with all the air.
Yeah. Air. Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, there's people. There was back in the day, I was in like junior high, and I was on E-Bombs World. My buddy goes, "You have to see this." What? And he goes, "This is labels that shouldn't be labels." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And it's like a yogurt one that it says for instructions, flip over. And when you flip it over, it says instructions: do not flip this over.
What the fuck?
And there's one on a chainsaw that said, do not use genitalia to stop chain. So that means somebody's done it. Someone's done this.
And tried to fucking sue them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Because they thought it's a good idea to sit on a chainsaw.
That was like the cigarette shit, because they used to be just like Marble Lights. Yep. But then they went to colors. So like Marble Lights were Marble Golds. Because people were thinking that like the lighter, so like a Marble Ultra Light, they thought like because it was light, it was like safer, like better for you, I guess.
Really, actually, I think lights have more stuff in it, more carcinogenics.
So obviously when people are having health issues, they're going out for lawsuits and suing, and they're like, no, you fucking idiot. So they like changed it to color. So it was like I don't know. It's like you're smoking a cigarette.
Cancer is speaking of smoking and stuff, cancer is such a weird thing. Your body just all of a sudden goes, hey, I'm going to make these things that are going to kill you.
I don't get it. I think the government has something to do with it.
Out of nowhere, it just goes, hey, by the way, here's a bunch of random ass cells that are going to take over your entire body and kill you.
I bet we have a cure for it.
Well, they keep pushing like, oh, we figured out cancer. It's like,
well, vaping's going to give us cancer.
Oh, yeah.
And drinking that fucking cherry Coke's going to give you cancer. And talking into this mic because of the radio waves.
The clothes I'm wearing are going to give me cancer.
Yeah, I mean,
cancer is just like COVID. No one understands anything about it, but they act like they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a new strand. It might work. It might not. This might do this. This might not do that. No one really knows what's going on anymore.
We're praying this injection will block the pokey proteins.
Pokey proteins?
Yeah, like we have no...
Cancer will never be cured.
We're finding out more and more that the human race doesn't know shit.
Well, here's the thing, like
pieces of shit.
As shitty as it is to say, there's a lot of disease and things like that are literally the world's way of population control. That's all it is. And we're just trying to find ways to beat it.
Yep.
Because everybody wants to live long, which like I get that. But at the same time, it's like population control. There's far too many people on the planet.
Until we can devise a fucking food source that we can make whenever we need it, we have to have population control.
Mm-hmm.
because at the rate we're going,
nothing is sustainable.
We're going to lose out on beef and chicken probably within like 20 years, I think they said. Like,
yeah,
if
but
we
they're
keep
just
this
lab
going.
growing some meat, you know, so that's perfect.
People are like, I would never chop. I would eat. If it tastes like a steak, I'm going to eat it. Like Taco Bell, everyone's like,
They say that, but then
it's horse meat or whatever. I don't give a fuck what it
know,
is. If it tastes good, I'm going to eat it.
It's like soy and oats is most of it.
They'll say that shit. It's like,
it.
like even the vaccine shit now with like the COVID, like, I don't know what's in it. And they're fucking, smoking cigarettes, vaping, drinking Coca-Cola, anything. Like half the shit we eat or fucking intake, nobody fucking really knows what's in it. So it's like,
what does it matter?
You're doing it already. So just fucking chill out.
Everyone's like, I don't know what's in it and blah, blah, blah. If we lived that way, we'd be eating like
grass.
Yeah, literally
straight up. Just
anything an animal ate is the only thing we'd eat.
Yeah.
Test it out on them. And even then we'd be like, well, I don't know, that animal's different.
We'll be frying up pine cones.
We're fucking humans.
We can do what they do in the South with collard greens and just put a bunch of oak leaves in water and boil it. So that's what Bree fucking hates when I say that. Because she likes collard greens.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm like, dude, if I wanted to eat wet leaves, I would go pick them off the fucking tree and boil them in a pot.
I've never had those, I don't think.
Dude, some people put like ham hocks and shit in there and like different sorts
of... a ham hock is.
I think it's like a hock of ham, but...
Yeah, it's one hock
of ham. Like is it like a pig with like feathered wings?
Yeah, essentially, yes.
Like honestly though, what the fuck's a hock?
It's like a piece... I think it's like the hip bone and then like and like a chunk of meat around it.
That's what they have in like baked beans and stuff like that.
That sounds good.
Oh. No, that's most
they
of
have
that is
like
bacon.
one bone in there just to give it the flavor of meat.
Yeah, so like it takes like bone marrow, like you know what I mean. So similar to like pho and shit like that, where it's like they put the bone marrow.
I love when people say that
pho
because everyone's like, I'm having a normal conversation. I want to go get pho, but everyone changes their dictation towards that.
Yeah, and it like depends on who you heard say it. Like if you heard like a Chinese person say it, or a Korean person, or a fucking Hmong person, like they'll have like different enunciation for it.
Which I like to call it soap broth.
I did.
Soap broth.
So that job we were at yesterday, right across the street was a place called Pho 400. And I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't you just name it Pho 100?
Yeah, Pho 100.
Pho 100.
Because people aren't clever like us.
Dude, pussies. Straight up. Get your shit together.
Tighten up. Figure it out.
Like
That'd be a fantastic thing. You should go rebrand that.
That's it. I wish I had a
for
job
20K.
Branding things.
The problem is I'm not creative all the time. I go in spurts and it's usually for about 10 minutes.
See, when it comes to naming things, my brain's always ready to fucking go. I love it. Like when we were talking about your company right away, I had like, how about this? It's a pun. Pun.
You can't do Vance drywall because it would be VD.
Oh, damn.
That's what I was saying.
Venereal disease
advanced drywall. Because he's advanced, but his last name's Vance. Get it? Advance.
That's so funny.
This little puns where we go, I see what you did there. And then they go home to their wife and they're like, I had a real bad day. And, they put the wife beater on, they smack them up because, the South. But, sorry.
Because,
I couldn't hold a straight face.
Just lost all of our Southern viewers.
What, the 3 that beat their wives?
Yeah.
We might have lost when I said Southern accents are gross, too. A couple episodes back. I do not. I know you guys.
So you don't like Charlie? He's got a little Southern accent to him.
He's got his accent's cool.
He's got a very
I thought we already went over
voice.
this.
Charlie's
Dalton hates Charlie and thinks he's a cunt.
I met Charlie for the first time.
Oh, that's right.
I met Charlie in person.
Yeah, and you called him a cunt.
It was awesome.
You looked him right in the eyes and said, fuck you,
I totally
you
forgot
Southern cunt.
meeting him that he hated the word cunt. I never said it either in person. Oh, he was cool.
He never watched the video, by the way.
Damn it, Charlie.
And then I forgot to show him it.
Charlie.
What do you know? Dude, so
we had a moment.
Speaking of that,
speaking of what? Charlie or cunts?
The video. So I sent that video in the group chat, but it's it was a TikTok of the guy playing it was a Hall & Oates song.
Hell yes.
Oh, what the fuck was it? God damn it. I'm trying to think of the song.
When I got
You Make My Dreams Come True.
Oh,
sorry for the delay.
So proud of you.
But if you know that song,
it's a banger.
When he says what I want or what I got or whatever, he's like, I'm a cunt.
Oh, yeah.
And I had opened up TikTok and like I briefly heard it and I like closed it right away. And I totally forgot that I had even heard that. And I got up to go do something, and that song was in my head, and I'm like whistling it and like doing that thing. And Bree's like, "What the fuck are you? What are you doing? What's that?" And I was like, "I just have this Hall & Oates song," and I couldn't think of the song. And she's like, "Well, sing it for me." And like, I didn't want to sing it because stupid. And so I'm like sitting there on Spotify, like
sick.
I'm sitting there on Spotify, like going through all these Hall & Oates songs, and I'm like trying to sing it in my head. And she's like, "Just sing it, and I might know it." And I'm like, "No fucking chance you're gonna know this song. I'm the only one in this household who listens to Hall & Oates."
I'm the only one.
So I'm like fucking going through it, and then I finally found it. And she's like, "Yeah, I know that song. It took you that long. It took you that fucking long to figure it out." But I couldn't for the life of me figure out why the fuck that song was stuck in my head. And then I opened TikTok back up after I did all this fucking searching, and it started playing right away. And I went,
Oh,
I think I probably heard this right before I fucking closed the app. So stupid, dude. That is my brain.
Speaking of stuff like that, me and Dalton had a real bad moment yesterday where it took us 15 minutes to figure out the word productive.
Oh God, that was fucking bad.
We could.
It starts with the P.
It starts with P. What is it? It's like you got a lot of stuff done. We're sitting there just.
We both want to say not progressive.
Yeah, we kept on saying progressive over and over. It's like it's not that. It's not that. It's like and we're sat there and I'm like productive.
I went full tard mode.
Or that song I was singing at Ben's parents' house when we were cleaning everything out in the garage. I'm like, it's the same lyrics over and over. I kept doing it and you're dying.
Oh yeah.
I still can't remember the name of that song.
No, me either.
Can you say? Do you remember it?
Nope.
Oh,
Not even the littlest bit. All I know is they repeat themselves almost nonstop the entire song. It's an older rock song, and it's a very common song, but I'll never remember it.
Pour some sugar on me.
No, it's literally.
I don't even know who it's by.
Like they say it
I don't remember.
over and over.
What the fuck
and
was
over.
it? I'm not even gonna think because I'm gonna.
Yeah, we'll sit here and just stare blankly at walls till we figure it out.
It's just 15 minutes of the podcast. We're just sitting here like this.
That's not good viewing material.
Our faces aren't good. Mine isn't. You guys are pretty.
Nobody ever tells me that I look good.
Olivia said she loves watching our faces as a Hulk fam.
Well, we got one fan, and they're homie from Ireland.
We love you.
I hope you're watching now. I hope you got the cue that we're on YouTube. We've been
man or female.
Yeah.
We still love you.
Hell, I don't even give a fuck if you literally the guy puts a laptop in front of a potato and goes, "Hey, you watch this. You're gonna be their number one fan." It's a joke. I still appreciate you.
Dope. We do. Yeah. Dude, a potato fan? I'm in.
Do you say potato fan?
Potato fan.
Oh, careful.
Dude, not twist my word. That's
wow.
Right now he's not. Now
hey,
if
your feelings are hurt, feel free to send us an email, dude.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
We'll apologize to you on air.
I said potato fan.
We'll hit them with whatever you want. You just say what item, and we'll smack them with it.
Yep, absolutely.
If you want it to be,
you just made fun of a historical event that happened in your country. Like a piece of shit.
Dalton's like, I can never open my mouth again.
Nope, I can't talk. I keep snagging my beard hair.
You keep sagging it?
Snagging it.
Does that mean you're ready for penetration?
Yep.
When you sag your
Always
beard?
ready for penetration.
Always ready.
Always be penetrated.
Penile penetration.
Epic.
Suck some clocks.
Always be penetrated.
Toss that cock in my ass. Give her a toss.
That would be incredible.
That would be incredible.
You had a big long penis and you could just
throw it in.
Throw it into something.
Just loft it like you're casting a lure.
It would be literally not good for anything else besides lobbing it into things.
You have to wake up like 30 minutes earlier for work just to roll up your dick.
Do you imagine trying to wash the motherfucker? You'd need like a dishes like scrubby
thing, yeah.
And then just like work your way down.
I don't want a scrubby on my dick at any point.
A loofah? You never put a loofah? Like, dude.
Oh, I'm thinking like literally like a dish scrub thing.
I mean, you could use that in case you know, what if they're uncircumcised and they got a lot of buildup?
Just get that steel wool and just fucking
got that skill.
Really get in there.
Yeah, nothing like a cheese grater to your penis.
Speaking of steel wool, there's a video going around. Yes, that
shit's fucking dope.
Can we do that? You know a lot about metals.
I know that steel wool lights on fire, and that specific steel wool is sold from a company that puts additives in the steel wool to give it the color.
Sick.
It's not just going to give you those colors if you just took like a piece of steel wool from Home Depot or Menards or the grocery store.
How much trouble do you think we get in if we went outside your fence over there and just started doing that in the middle of the night?
I don't think so.
Wouldn't doesn't like burn nothing, does it? I don't know science.
It's literally sparks.
Yeah.
And with how much snow is on the ground and about to be on the ground again.
Smokey the Bear won't be
dude,
mad
in the
about
middle
it.
of a blizzard, they look dope.
Just
Ooh.
helicopter that fucker.
That'd be sick.
I want to do that so bad.
Isn't it supposed to snow? We better get some steel
Yeah, it's
wool.
supposed to fucking dump on us.
Fuck. Can't wait to snowball again.
Dumps like a truck. But then it's just like what?
I hope it's a little bit
Snow
heavier
all
because when you
day.
snowblow, if any of you have snowblowed that really light shit,
Oh yeah,
and
fuck
it just
that.
blows in your face,
Yep.
and it's.
I shoveled for the first time this winter.
Well, congratulations! You've really fucking upped your game.
Nah,
God
I want to
damn
go
it.
as long as possible. And then I was like, I feel bad for DoorDash.
Oh, I suppose.
So I
That's fair.
shoveled a path for my mailman. I shoveled a path for DoorDash. And then also I just cleared out a little bit at the back.
Do you have a male man or a woman, or
Men.
do you know? Yeah.
I've seen him, talked to him, and also I've watched him almost like,
Die on your front step.
yeah, because Freya scared the shit out of him the first time he ever delivered mail. And we felt really bad. So we offered him some coffee.
I feel like you gotta expect that as a male person, though. Somebody might have a dog. It's gonna scare the fuck out of me.
And all dogs
Go to heaven.
sound scary behind a door
True.
when you can't see them.
Well, especially the big fluffy one that
Big
likes
floofs.
to get real angry.
They do that shit.
Just barking away. Dogs are weird because they don't act like that outside of their own home as much. Like when they're in their area, they're a lot louder and more barky and more defensive compared to if they're just walking around and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I love dogs. I hate hearing barking for some reason.
Calling out you as
It trigger. Well, hers
fucking
isn't that bad.
psychopath.
But like when dogs just sit there and fucking like are uncontrollably barking, dude, I get so triggered. It's unreal. I
Yeah.
immediately just want to go home.
yeah,
That's fair. I get
It's
that.
same thing with like babies crying. I don't know. I have like an auditory sensory problem.
Well, gotta know to shut your fucking baby up when you need to shut your baby.
Yeah, dude.
Start putting.
On God,
shut the
dude.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
pretty sure it's what Casey Anthony did.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Will that fucking
Dark humor.
escalated extremely
Ooh.
fast.
The more you know. Reading.
I mean, I'm speechless.
I'm sorry. I'll bring up something a little more lighthearted. Like, where the fuck's my 2K check?
Yeah, fucking
That actually got bumped down to
Christ.
the old 1400.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to even out to be a full 2K.
We probably won't get it till 2026. You know, after the pandemic.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. This pandemic's here to stay, honestly.
we're all fucked.
It's
forever.
gonna be like 20 realistic level, probably 2023 till things are normal, and then it's gonna feel so weird.
I don't think
Yeah.
China made COVID. I think some crazy nerdy scientist that lives at home with his mom made it.
Just to
And
spite
hear me
people?
out. Hear me out.
Oh, I'm listening,
He
baby.
knew it would keep people in their homes and crack the codes of the U.S. government.
Oh, fuck.
Right?
I
Here
see
we
that.
go.
Deep conspiracy.
Now
Hold
we're
on, I'll be
going-
right back. I'm gonna grab my tinfoil hat.
Yeah. Don't forget that.
Shock
Oh, I heard that. The room is electric.
So,
Electrifying.
and he knew that if you give humans enough alone time, that they'll dig into anything. So now we're crashing stock markets.
Yeah.
Wayfair.
We're finding trafficking. What's next, dude?
Aliens. We're
There's
figuring out aliens are real.
There's ways to, manifesting is real, and aliens, we're all sentient beings who are trapped in the third dimension that we're from the fourth dimension, and we can use magic if we can tap into this and that. Dude, oh
That'd be
my
so
God. The
fucking
internet
cool.
is so fucking weird
Did
right
you
now.
guys talk-
It's weirder than it's ever been.
Or did we ever
Yeah,
talk
it
about?
is.
I don't know. If I talked with you guys about it, there's a conspiracy video online about this giant pyramid in Antarctica.
Oh, yeah.
I've
And
seen things on it, but I
how
haven't.
like military people are petrified of going there, and
Yeah, like there's a bunch of people who've been there, and
there's like baby bones or some shit. I don't know. There's a bunch of
I have
weird
heard
shit
about it.
going on with that,
yeah,
and how like there's
This-
a guy in the military saying like all this like Bob Lazar type stuff, but
Mhm.
way more in depth now, and how
Like you go into it and then it's like warm in there.
because
Did you see that part of it?
Yeah.
warm in there.
Like if
It's-
you go through and like there's these giant doors, and I don't remember what you have to do to open them. I don't know. I could be fucking this whole thing up, but I just remember them saying that once
Open
you go
sesame.
in,
Ooh.
it's just a comfortable temperature.
What the
So I
fuck?
don't know.
And for a fact in those if if it's really there, it's as big as they say, and it's as old as they say, the only way that this could have possibly happened in a scientific, non-alien world is that there might have been a civilization, maybe even before the Egyptians, the Egyptians learned it from. But when Pangea was a thing, when Antarctica wasn't its own separate,
everything was warm.
Everything was like
it
one
was
huge
built
continent.
then, and then it got disconnected and
floated to the northern half.
Yeah, that would be the only non-alien-esque way where we evolved once at one point to do that. Then that civilization died off because, well, they went to Antarctica.
Yeah, good luck.
And died.
Good luck surviving
Because
that.
there's no way in that condition right now that anyone before our time could have survived in Antarctica. There just isn't.
They did it like the monoliths, dude. They just drove a big helicopter and dropped it
Dropped her down. We're out of here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crazy theories with aliens and stuff. It just blows my mind.
Well, it's just like everything is so unknown and people want to know so bad that they'll dive deep into whatever kind of gives them an answer or gives them a direction to get a answer, whether it be true, false, imaginary, real, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a free trip to Antarctica for a week to go check out that pyramid, would you take it?
Yeah. I don't really fucking care. If I die, I die.
Yeah, probably.
See you in
Get me
Valhalla.
out of the
I love that
See
you're
you in
at
the-
where I'm
Get
at.
me out of
I
the-
love it.
See you in the fourth dimension, baby.
It makes these hypotheticals way better
Get
knowing
me out
that
of
you're
this
at where I'm at.
fucking house.
Because
God.
listen, so yesterday I was pissed off at work, and so I sat in the break room where where my boss could see me because he was like, "Oh, mandatory Saturdays, right?" And I was like, "Yo, this shit was not talked about when I got hired, and you're just gonna spring that on me now."
Yeah.
You should have answered back with, yeah, mandatory Saturdays, mandatory raises.
Yeah, no shit.
But
So-
what do you mean? You say something, I say something.
Yeah. Negotiation,
So I
bitch.
immediately just got on Indeed while he was standing behind me. What are you doing? I'm looking for a new fucking job, buddy. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Yeah, that's amazing.
dude, I've gotten to the point where no job, I just don't care. I'll just find I that sounds so terrible. It's so not the way to think, but I've gotten to the point where like, oh, you want to fuck me all the time?
That's
I'm not
what it
going to work
is.
here.
No,
So fuck
yeah.
you.
You
So
need
anyways,
incentive.
go on Indeed, and I was looking up like these electrician jobs or whatever, and there's a job to go to Antarctica as like I think it was a journeyman or a master electrician, one of the two,
I imagine a master.
probably, and it was for the National Science something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But basically you fly out to Antarctica and you fucking live there for however long, and you just like upkeep their electrical
Contract.
circuits and all that
Contract work
shit.
for,
But I was like, dude, that'd be kind of fucking sick, except I don't want to be cold all the time.
No, you were just talking about how you hate the cold or
Yeah.
being cold.
Well, I mean, so I've heard that because of the conditions down there, the technology for staying warm down there is absolutely incredible. Like things can go wrong, obviously. Nothing's perfect, but like the stuff people wear and everything. And
Mhm.
honestly, there's been colder winters in Minnesota
Oh, fuck
than
yeah.
there has been
The
temperatures in
last 2
Antarctica.
years, motherfucker, it was -50. And I'm working in a
That shit sucks.
fucking steel water tower that's giant fucking
Oh,
freezer.
that's right.
Doesn't the sun last a long time out there? So when it's warm, it's going to be warm. Like you're not going to feel as cold because the sun's beating on you, making you sweat while you're inside your giant fucking parka thermal happy
Depends
suit.
on how bad the wind is.
No, here we go.
Wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so fucking windy.
Exactly.
That wind chill.
That wind chill, dog.
Well,
That wind has no chill.
how is there wind if the Earth's flat and there's ice walls around the Earth?
No,
how
dude,
does wind get in?
you're not understanding. The Earth is flat, but also inside of a dome.
Oh
Bro.
yeah, the dome. The
You forgot about
It's in
the
the
dome,
dude.
It's flat. The Earth itself that we are on is so flat, but it's wrapped in this dome.
Of what?
Glass.
Glass.
Which would block
Water.
wind. That's
No,
what it is.
because it's
We're-
in here.
we're
Because
so-
you
we're
don't know anything about wind.
Dude,
bro.
I know everything
The
about
government's
wind.
making
Wind
wind.
originates from asteroids flying by the Earth.
Wind is literally warm molecules and cold trying to even each other out.
No, see, molecules, that's conspiracy, all right?
Dude, we're going to get some science person on here at some point, and they're just going to rip us a new asshole about how much science we don't understand.
Well, let me add to that. Here's for the religious people out there. Wind's just God queefing.
Dude, straight up.
On God, dude.
Dude, do you think he has all...
Why does that be a he, dude?
Do you think they have...
I love it.
Do you think...
Like the conglomerate of celestial beings, which is one being or more.
Think they're hermaphrodite? Dude, do you think they got penis and vagina and asshole? And do you think they have a vajasshole?
Well, so the answer would be yes, because we're all, according to the factual scriptures.
Dude, B47.3.
Yes.
Section 6 of Article 92.
Yeah. We're all created in God's image.
Yes.
So God's just as ugly as me, but just as pretty as you, with the humongously small, big penis. And incredibly deep, shallow vagina.
Okay.
7 tits.
7 tits, dude.
For odd number of tits.
For one for each day of the week.
Sure.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Is one smaller because he had to rest on the 7th day? Is the 7th one actually a little bit smaller or larger due to resting?
No, beauty rest's a thing. It makes it better.
Okay, so it's a nicer breast. So he has one tit that's nicer than all.
Nicest. It's all of them are perfect, but one's got perfect times 2. It's like infinity plus 1.
Sure.
Oh,
sure.
That's a new band name, by the way. But yeah, I mean,
or light speed, but also a little bit faster.
Did I talk about the theory that there's actually all we are vessels for a conscious that lives out in the universe?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. You didn't. Maybe you did. I don't know. So I just wanted to say yes to shut you up, but go ahead.
There is a theory of like what explains like life itself is that there is this we're not really us. We're consciousness out in the universe that our brains are used to filter like that consciousness through into our vessels. And we do this to enlighten ourselves. And the reason why like hallucinogenics make you see like the 4th dimension and everything better is because it blocks that filter. It kind of gradiates what's going on.
So what you're saying is we should get that Kool-Aid and start sipping.
Yes.
Kool-Aid.
Throw our Nikes on.
But there's a theory behind it where it's like, that's why like deja vu is a thing. Why like people live past like people are like, I have memories of this person's past life and I'm 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like things like that. It's because it's the same consciousness just through a different filter. And when dies, a consciousness is just hanging out, kind of like a ghost possessing something, and it finds the next body, throws its consciousness into it, and it's constantly trying to better itself until it's done. And then it's still like it's a whole thing.
So that kind of back with reincarnation then? Kind of the same aspect?
An aspect of it, yes.
Dad, if you're in the 4th dimension, blink one of these goddamn lights in, I don't know, before this episode's done.
How wild would it be if someone got hired on Universal and the first thing he does, he goes, "What's your name?" "Oh, hey, Ben." Like, would you like just be like, Barry, just.
That'd be fucking nuts.
Dad? Like, would like something that you only your dad would do or say or know, and that get popped up
What's
randomly.
your favorite beer? Milwaukee's Best Natural Ice, brother.
All day.
How about you, Ben? And then it's all of a sudden you're just like.
Or he goes, well, what are you rednecks up to?
Like, if all that like came in together as like one person all of a sudden walking brand new into your life, would you think, second guess, like, how do you feel about this? Like, start bringing up things that happened to your dad in his life. Be like, if this situation, how would you react? He answers everything the way your dad actually did it.
What if it was a dude who had a near-death experience and my dad hijacked his body?
Dude, so when I used to read books.
You used to read?
Yeah, I used to actually love reading
books. That's incredible.
Now I just can't find books to read. There was one about that's astral projection type stuff where you'd like find a way to get out of your body. It's a story about some gal that was found a way to get out, and this twin, like the spirit that was helping her escape and astral project, stole her body and was like living her life that way.
Incredible.
That's what that reminded me of. Is like they always talk about sleep paralysis is like the leading into that in all these books and stuff. That's how I was trying to fuck with sleep paralysis. But it's like, what if that's a real thing? And like your dad just goes, "There's a vessel," and just sneaks in.
Got you, fucker.
In there. Like,
that'd be incredible.
I'm back. Wild. I'm live. Live action.
Right?
It's a weird thought, though.
Some people are afraid to die. And honestly, and by no means does this mean I am suicidal anyway, but I can't wait to find out what happens.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I'm
with you. I've gotten to the point of life. I'm not suicidal either, but I kind of don't care.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's a relief.
Yeah. You're telling me my body isn't going to hurt every day. You're telling me I don't have to slave away to try and buy shit and keep a house and drive a car. Don't get me wrong. I'll miss most of the people.
Well, it depends on what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
He's pointing.
Yeah. Battery's low. So
Don't fucking scare me like that.
You said it was running low, so I was like, get it before it dies.
I thought I plugged it in.
I just want to check to make sure we're recording too.
Oh shit, we live?
That is not as important as this though, because we can go an episode without a video. We can't go an episode without. Could you imagine? Like I have that audio going and be like, "Hey Ben, try to fix this."
Oh fuck no!
I just send you that video and you'd have to try to fix it through Premiere Pro instead of Audition.
That'd be fucked.
Unless you isolated it, saved it, and sent it to Audition.
Then you had to meet Simon Cowell.
How I would do that?
That'd be
Sorry, a little intermission.
That's right.
Yep. Everyone get up, get some popcorn, get some drinks. Let's all
Take a
go to the
pee.
lobby. You know, Ben's
Have a smoke.
got to take care of some stuff. And we're back. Welcome back. That was our first commercial break. How did you like Uber? This episode's not brought to you by Uber. This episode's brought to you by 3 idiots on a couch and a chair.
And Manscaped.
Manscaped's
My go-to.
Sponsor us, Manscaped. I need to trim up my balls.
I gotta trim my balls up too. Getting wild down there.
Getting wild and crazy. You can always judge a man who's in a relationship by how much hair they have, by how much sex they have. The more hair you have usually means that you haven't had sex in a while because ladies like less hair, unless they don't.
Do you guys shave everything? Or do you leave
eyebrows, all of it?
Do you guys leave like a trimmed bush?
Depends
or
on
do you
feeling.
just shave it porn star?
I've done to the skin. I've done treasure trail. I've done triangle with the point going towards the shaft. I've done the opposite. I've done all sorts of shit.
Damn.
I'm so scared to fully shave it because I feel like I'm looking at a child's penis.
Dude, I fucking...
And that's gross.
I
Straight up.
I don't always full shave because I have done that, but usually I'll just like with the fucking trim it, but you get that real little...
Yeah, that 5 o'clock shadow.
shadow.
You want to be able to still be able to start a fire with the friction.
Yes.
Yeah, you still want to irritate their vagina.
But I full on shaved multiple times. Baby smooth.
Yeah, it just depends.
Then you're always
I do
touching your
whatever the
junk and
partner
shit.
usually wants.
Bree, what do you want? You want full shaven? You want a baby's ass down there?
Bree wants to be Tarzan hunting through a patch of very thick brush with a machete to find the holy grail, which is your cock.
Cool.
I'm just
Sound
going to
like you're
sit there and
choking on a
twist a
cock
bunch
there.
of them together to get them a little thick.
Sprayed 'em.
Get some beads like they used to do in people's hair and stuff like that. Like as a kid, like, oh, hey, check it out. I got a bead in my hair. The one like blue bead. And everyone thought they were hot shit.
Oh my
I'm going to
god.
get some Viking beads. Throw those
Sick,
in.
dude.
Dude, let's bring back jellies.
Jellies.
fuck are jellies?
Jellies.
The bracelets.
I know. Oh, fucking Christ. I forgot about those.
They're like weird, really thin, colorful
Those stupid
bracelets that they call
fucking-
jellies. You make a 69 if they broke it, they had to blow you or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
The whole high school trend that
And some
no
people
one
had
ever
a
went
whole
with.
fucking forearm of those fucking things.
Right? And then their wrist extends out like people do with their necks.
That's like a middle school candies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Candies.
Oh, yeah.
Handies.
Candies.
Candies.
Candy
Like
Handies.
Skittles or
Like the ravers, bro. You know when they do this thing? And then dude slides his candy over onto the other person and now they're best of buds.
No, they're
I'm not even fucking with you.
lifers.
I have never heard of this.
Bro.
It's a wild world there.
Bro, I spend a few
Is it how wild is it? Is it this wild?
It's about that wild.
I spent some time at Skyway Theater
Oh, Skyway. What a place.
quite a few years back.
I was just saying I ain't going
I've
anywhere.
only been to one dubstep show.
Dude, just
It was fire.
And you see everybody all fucked up on ecstasy and
Dude, people are
they
so
have no
fucked
eye
up.
anymore. It's just a black hole and they're just doing this and they're so sweaty and you're wondering if they're going to pass out or get raped. And you're just,
Then you're just sitting there just trying to vibe.
and you're just like,
checking everyone out.
You're just like toking a little piece of joint
Yeah, just
in a
smoking a little
crowd,
weed.
trying not to get caught by the security.
Everyone's just blasting on LSD and shit.
Yeah. And you're wondering, is there roofies in this? Because little Kevin over here just fucking got this joint from 25 fucking people away.
Didn't somebody want to that concert or that dubstep show? Didn't somebody try to pass out a blunt or a fucking something to all of us or something? It's like, you want to hit this? Or something? I could be making
See,
that up,
all
but
that
I was
sounds
like, no.
fucking horrible.
I don't know what you
No, it
got on that
definitely
fucking.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
that
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
I was like, no,
fucking
I'm good
horrible.
because that shit's gonna be laced
I
with
personally-
something.
I don't like shows.
Dude, I would
Ooh.
suck a pretty
Fat
meaty
ween.
penis to get into some live music.
I've
To
always
go see a show again. Oh my
At this
fuck.
point, I just want to be fucking drunken at Applebee's. That's the point I'm at.
dude.
Shit
Drunken
sucks.
at Applebee's is a fucking blast.
It
I will
is.
fight anyone that says otherwise.
Slam a fucking couple Long Island boys, dude. Just get
Screaming at
loose.
the table next to you. That's usually a bunch of cougars that are just having a good time, and you're like laughing and giggling, and they're like, "Oh, young guys are talking to us," and then at some point you realize, why am I talking to strangers?
Because you want to give that bitch a blue waffle.
Blue.
I don't think anyone wants to give
waffle.
someone a blue waffle.
You beat the
What about
you beat the piss out of that puss, dude. That
We have
shit
a-
gonna be blue.
Or pink sock, baby. Oof.
You are going
That's
to
a bruised pussy.
See, my definition of blue waffle is a little different.
Oh, have you seen the blue waffle?
Yeah.
I don't want to give anyone that.
No.
You fuck hard enough, you might.
Ooh.
You fuck hard enough and that happens, your dick is like poisonous at that point. You don't want that inside people. You might kill them if you're causing blue waffles.
If you fuck hard enough.
Now, if you're causing lemon
it might
parties,
come.
that's a different story.
Lemon parties. God.
That went right over my head, so
You
joke's
would
on you.
love it. You should Google it right
Yeah.
now.
Google
No.
lemon party.
It sounds like somebody just
.com.
stuffing a bunch of lemons in their ass and then somebody has to
close,
fuck
though.
it.
No fruits involved. No fruits.
Well,
No fruits.
Fruit as in the fruit or fruit as in a person?
I'll give you a hint.
You know what I mean?
There's 3 people involved.
Sure.
All of them over the age of 60.
yep. Correcto.
Oh, nice, dude. Extra wrinkly.
Mm-hmm.
Little dry.
It's like a wrinkle in time.
Oh, I love it. I'm going to call myself that when I'm old if I get that far.
If I can't. See.
Just a wrinkle in time, baby. I'm going to be 60 years old.
Just a wrinkle
or like
in
80 years
time.
old at a old folks home, just sitting in my chair with just my robe on, my dick somewhat hanging out because I know what I'm doing here, looking for that old Betty White still. And I'm going to sit there and some gal's going to be like, "Are you all right?" And I'm going to be like, "Listen here. Just a wrinkle in time." And she's going to be like, "That's deep." I'll be like, "Not as deep as I'll be later."
Next thing you know, they're
When
fucking.
we're old, we should just get soccer shorts, the ones that are too fucking
Yep.
short for us,
Hell yeah.
and hopefully just
Ball.
the tip of our penis is always hanging out by our thigh.
Those
That
got to
or-
be real short shorts
That or
for
one
us.
ball.
We need
Don't
rugby
let-
shorts at that point.
Don't tell all the listeners we have small penises.
We don't. We have humongously average penises.
Yeah.
Massively average. Ginormously average.
It'll be part of
Giganto.
our vitamin pill box will be a couple Viagra.
Yep.
So we're just hard and just kind of tipping out.
all the
I'm
time.
picturing Ben going up to his what do they call them? Are they nurses at those? Or I thought they had like a special,
They're
like a CNA or
RNs.
something like
yeah,
that. They
they're
had a
registered nurses.
yeah, I know they're registered nurses, but like they have a special title for taking care of old folks. I think it's like CNA or something, CPA or something like that.
I don't remember. But if you
Yeah, I
know,
think
let
it's
us know.
CPA.
But I'm just imagine Ben, honey, I'm gonna give you these pills. I want you to randomly put them in here. I'm gonna forget about it.
I'm going to forget.
We all
Hands
know
down.
I
this.
already
Gonna forget.
forgot.
Like,
What are we talking about?
but make sure to take my pills. What are they? Don't worry about it. And
They're
then
vitamins.
the day comes, she's like, "I put one in on Tuesday. Let's see what happens to him." Ben pops his pills, gets up in the morning, goes down for the continental breakfast. I think they have at those places. It's like a buffet or something.
Yeah,
Who
I'm sure
knows?
it is.
In his
I
robe.
can't wait for an old folks home if there's continental buffets, dude.
There wasn't a
Shit.
working one. Depressing.
And he just
That might
comes,
be different now.
comes
I don't
down for breakfast and he's just got that full rock on, just raring to go. And the nurse just goes, "I think he had me put Viagra in his pills."
know. Scoops potatoes, heart attack, dead. That's how you go out with a boner.
We need to all get into the same nursing home. If one of us goes, we all
Dude,
go.
after-
Here's the
working
thing,
in
though,
nursing
is
home?
like it's just going to be the girls together. We're all going to be dead. Dudes always die
Straight up.
first. No, they don't always, but most
No.
of the
Don't
time.
make me manifest us lasting forever, because I
No, don't do
will.
that. But after working in a nursing home, man, I don't want to be in one of those fucking places, dude.
Would you rather put the stress on your family to take care of you?
Yes.
No,
Or
just
just you die randomly in a house with no one
Here's
knowing?
an
and
idea.
not?
Here's an idea. We buy
Maybe.
a house and then we all have to try and take care of each other.
Oh, there we go.
Huh? We're our
That'd be a
own.
fun little game.
We're our own
Like
retirement
sexually?
home. Oh yeah. I mean, anything under
Your
the
guys'
umbrella.
arms are going to get real tired.
Anything. Yeah, I know, because none of us are going to ever get hard or come.
Well, I mean, no, I'll come plenty of times. It's just
No, you
I'm going
won't.
to ask for plenty more.
I
I
doubt
already
it.
came, but can you
You guys
do
will
that
get Popeye when you're done with me.
again? Yes.
I doubt it. No.
Man, let me get my
Make
Spanish.
it easier to be in a wheelchair or a walker. Beefy ass forearms.
Jude's going to have to take care of us. He's going to be so
poor Jude.
sad.
This is gonna be so sad.
For anybody who doesn't know, Jude is our nephew. All of our nephews, if you can imagine that.
Community nephew.
Yeah, community
That
nephew.
sounds weird. I don't like that.
sounded weird.
That does sound weird.
The community
Nephew. Like, it doesn't mean anything other than we're all the uncle, but it's just the way it sounds.
It definitely comes off.
Yeah, it does have
weird.
a little incestuously.
Yeah. Just community, commune, come. All are.
I mean, essentially, we're all just cum pets.
We're cum pets that grew and evolved into a mess of flesh water pockets. That's what we are. We're giant bags of gooey mess held together by sticks that are a little harder than normal.
True.
Which move from coagulated, messy water that went on our bones. It's called muscle.
I don't think anybody's following you at this point.
I don't think I'm following me.
I'm not.
I don't think I'm following me. I've lost myself.
I told you guys, I start a story. I know the ending. I make up the middle.
You have said that.
The start and the end always add up together. And then the middle is just, what the fuck? And I go, see, told you, prove my point.
See, I'm right.
Ooh, baby, I love your tits.
Yes, I do. So we've been doing some cool things actually recently, though. If you follow Dalton and Rachel on Snapchat recently, we actually just kind of made a really dope fucking sticker.
Fucking stickers, dude. I fucking should have brought one up here.
Yeah, we're doing some weird different. We're going.
We'll show you later.
Do some creative stuff. We'll post it on the social medias and stuff. So if you want to actually pay attention to what's going on,
they're $100 a sticker.
$100 a stick.
You know, because we've touched them.
You can see them on my Snapchat.
Also, you can get our bath water too. Just let us know.
Yeah, you can get my feet water.
I can sell you guys one of my used bath towels that I
I'll sell you guys my used boxers.
My socks.
But no, for real though, we are doing some fun creative things and just testing out some stuff and
fucking right we are.
Yeah, it's fun. I'll
post those stickers on the Instas.
It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna start
the Facebooks,
polling some people and stuff to see what's going on.
Might get into some Argyle socks if y'all feeling real weird.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting some feedback from some people and we might test out some stuff with merchandising kind of things, depending on what y'all think. Worst comes to worst, we're just going to wear it ourselves. We don't give a fuck. We think it's dope. But yeah, it's kind of a cool thing that we've been looking at that might never happen, but could happen. That's a lot.
But also could not happen. Yeah. So it might also happen. You know what I mean?
You could get your hopes up to get let down, or you could be like, okay, cool, whatever. I mean, we like to be transparent with you guys. You know, this is a little bury the audience talk right here. Just we love you, and we want to make sure you're having just as good of a time as we are, and we're having a great time. So like, maybe we'll reward you with some beautiful things for you to purchase someday, or maybe we won't. I don't know.
Some body fabrics, dude.
And for sure, though, let us know if you want Competent Idiot lingerie, because they don't believe it'd work, and I think y'all look great with our logo on your coochies and your peepees.
Be fucking bitching.
We'll get pubic hair stencils, and you can shave our logo into your pubis.
Oh, that and immaculate. We need to get our logo on a sex swing.
Done and done. We also thought about doing Clone-A-Willies.
Yeah, if you guys want to buy our dicks.
You guys want to buy our dicks?
Ever wonder what a married man's penis feels like? Don't have to go to the bars no more. That cheap motel. Competent Idiots. Clone-A-Willy.
And it won't ruin relationships.
But it will ruin parts of you.
Dude, on God.
If you put all three in at once, obviously, one or two, you won't feel a thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Holy Trinity. You're definitely gonna need all three to feel anything on the sidewalls.
If we ever go into porn, we're gonna do a gangbang, and it's gonna be the Holy Trinity. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Oh, hell, I'm a-coming. You're down there.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, fucking A.
Oh, God damn it.
Ticket right there.
God. If that's even your real fucking name.
What if God just stop calling me that? My name's Cliff.
Cliff.
God could have any name he wanted.
Yeah, the whole time.
Or she wanted, or they wanted,
Cliff
or
Jisms.
It wanted. What do you think the name would be? Honestly,
I don't know, but he's probably up there. He, she, they are up there.
Probably not a name in English.
Major Goliath, the Celestial.
It's probably an Arabic
sausage fucker.
Old Arabic.
Yes,
Major Goliath, the Celestial sausage fucker. I'm into it, dude.
All the angels are just like,
Or sausage gobbler.
why did you come up with that?
Do we like sausage fucker or sausage gobbler better?
How about just hang down supreme?
It's like a Crunchwrap Supreme with extra sour cream.
Because everyone loves Crunchwrap Supremes except for me because it's too much tortilla.
Yeah, I don't like them either, but I do like the breakfast Crunchwrap. Those things are
So try
good.
those.
It's nobody's fault but your own, though.
It is.
Seriously,
I'm
dude.
taking
say
all
that.
that on myself here. I gotta tighten up.
Me and Ben can't get tight.
No, with the way work fucks me, dude, my asshole is slapping the backs of my knees as we speak. And, and then,
We're quitting our fucking jobs. That's it.
we're at an hour and
Are we?
5 minutes and 29
Well, cut this shit.
30
Well,
30 seconds.
Get us the fuck out of here. Blast off.
Let's
3,
just
2, 1.
hope that everyone starts listening to this and they blow us up so we can quit our jobs. Just do this for the
You have
the
no
people.
idea how much content we have waiting for you if we could quit our jobs.
Scene.